So, we're back here again. Just reminding myself where I am. So we are going to a new planet. Are we? No. I don't think we are. Basically, I've got two missions that involve Byzantium. And I guess we're gonna find out.
So, Harlow was rottener than week-old Borst. Big surprise. Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do. I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick.
Which reminds me, I need to talk to mine.
Whoa, let's calm down. I'm not asking for a favor or anything. I'm just suggesting we stop by. When we're in the neighborhood. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise. Yeah, exactly. Oh, well, I was thinking you'd come too? Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some bloodstains, wear that one. You're the boss. Anything else?
No, let's get going. Let's see where we go. Like, can I get all these missions completed tonight, or am I in a position that I'm gonna have to wait? Because I go down rabbit holes, and those rabbit holes seem to take other rabbit holes. But we'll see. We'll see where we go. I made myself a drink and it's not mixed. Which means it's going to be strong at the bottom. Oh well, that'll be fun when I get there. Let's see if these containers are friendly.
Are you still tinkering with that?
No.
It's not gonna fix itself.
Ooh. A mysterious person.
Do you mind? I'm meeting someone. Oh. You mean I'm supposed to be meeting you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're looking to make contact with Minister... Magpie, right? I should warn you, it won't be easy. He spends most of his time in his estate, which is heavily guarded.
Okay.
Afraid not. He almost never leaves his home, and his guards never leave him.
Can't say I blame him. It's scary out of doors. I mean, can you even count how many times we've been shot at?
What work specialists, huh? Our mutual friend is really branching out.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm not one of your B&E specialists. I just provide intelligence. Some of the guards hang around Billingsley's House of Inebriation between shifts.
That place is still open? I used to study there during medical school.
Maybe you could do some reconnaissance there. You know,
Okay.
swipe a key while nobody's looking. Just remember, you didn't hear it from me.
Okay. Right, I guess we're gonna have to go through the door. Don't know if I'm actually going the right way. Let's see. I just thought I was just going to jump out into nowhere.
Something exciting happen around here for once.
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous? Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism. Know what I mean?
No. I like where this is going, though.
You're gonna like it a whole lot more once we start talking bits. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality. Raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid.
Just tell me what you're
I'm making
offering.
a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
Okay.
Not so fast. First, we gotta talk about royalties.
Let's just see where this audition goes, huh? So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
I'm in.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Okay.
Anti-Cleo's antibiotic. Take comfort in knowing that
Is that supposed to be a model of the system? Not super accurate.
I once treated a lady who got her hand caught in the gears. Idiot was more worried about her rings than her fingers.
Let's go and see the guard. There seems to be a lot of guards.
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Oh, yeah, it's right here. Good thing, too, because I may be headed there soon. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
That's not bad.
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony.
Yeah, you think.
Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Congratulations.
I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, because today's my big day.
Yeah.
Powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal? Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started.
All right.
Oh, maybe they got some at the bar.
Okay. Hey.
Have you tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice. We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
Ooh.
Then you'll want to speak with our auto-mechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there. Quite so, but I would never lower myself to do something as gauche as tending bar. My auto-mechanical assistant does all the work for me.
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
What was it? The vodka. Spectrum vodka.
Hey, you look familiar. Have we met before?
No. No.
Here's to me. Hey, you are really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a Manosaur. You got a Manosaur energy.
Thanks.
Oh, Ross, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
No, we're gonna make you drunk,
I really
mate.
shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like purple berry crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh yeah, I meant to be following him. Right, that's done. Let's go and phone the minister. Right, how do I get across that bridge?
What's gone into Bachmeier?
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models.
Sure, they look fancy, but inside, they're just marble and existential emptiness.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This
Okay.
ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Minister Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Okay. Right, I need to get down there. When did the option of this, this?
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah, I'm supposed to do this. Let's see how we do. Sorry. Can I talk?
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment. Have a prosperous day.
Okay.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
I think I need to talk to the person outside. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come on. Why do I have a feeling? This voice must be left. So you're just being...
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then.
Yeah.
They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and don't mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Okay. I need a vending machine. Vending machines. Let's try and go in this way. I might have better luck. Oh, because I've got the badge, I should be able to do it that way, shouldn't I? I'm an idiot.
I'm afraid I can't help you at the moment.
Have a prosperous day.
That's because I need to talk to you.
Burning the midnight oil, are we? The Halcyon Parcel Service's work is never done. Welcome to Halcyon Parcel Service. Deliveries guaranteed within standard margins of accuracy.
Do you have a parcel?
We do, in fact, have a parcel here for a Mr. Clark, Minister. You're not an official member of the Halcyon Parcel Service team. That means you'll have to sign a release form. Oh, I'd have to submit a request for a release form, and then wait for a receipt for my request of a release form. Then you'd have to make an appointment.
Okay.
Couldn't say. We've got a backlog, and I'm planning on retiring in the next 35 years, but I could give my successor a memo on your behalf. You're welcome to lodge a complaint in our suggestion box. Actually, no. We're still waiting on our delivery of a new suggestion box.
Let's persuade you.
Do that? Wow. Hey, you know, a positive review from the minister would go a long way in my semi-monthly employment audit. Here's your parcel to be delivered to Mr. Clark, Minister. Law speed.
Yay! We should now get access to the house. Hopefully. And this is where we wait, because the loading screen takes forever. This is the most boring part of any game, is the loading screens. Some are fun, some they add, like if you look at Skyrim and Fallout, they'll put graphics up, but you can rotate, like, it'll be a model of a monster, so you can rotate that monster around.
My dear fellow, you've no idea.
Maintenance tunnel, so that's where I'll need to come back if I want to do that side mission.
You take real good care of your pistol, Dr. Fenhill.
I oughta. It's kept me alive this long.
I mean, you treat it nice. Makes me happy to see, because I feel the same way about my wrench.
Look, it's a tool that does a job. Feelings got nothing to do with it.
Alright, time to get the security guard to let me in.
There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Delivery from the minister.
Let's see it. Looks like your papers are in order. All right, go on through.
Come on. Go straight upstairs.
How did you get in here? You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Oh, my law. Captain, that's the minister! Mr. Clark! Oh, wow.
Okay.
This is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh?
Yeah.
Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another Aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the province goes. I'm not doing any more. Drugs, of course. What else would it be? I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
Why are you talking loudly?
Stars are getting denser by the day. I shall endeavor to speak more slowly. Is this better? Was that a joke? Sarcasm, even?
Yes.
Oh, this is such a relief. You've no idea how long it's been since I spoke with someone intelligent enough for irony.
Okay.
This again? I really don't know about any chemicals. Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. You are a quick study, indeed.
Yeah.
I've long suspected Rockwell of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important.
Okay.
Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Yeah.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
Right.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are.
Yeah, but how do I get in?
Board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street. There might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Okay.
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
Okay.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here.
Yeah, that makes sense. Why are you trusting me?
I know so little about you, much less your motivations. But I'm afraid I don't have many options, confined as I am. Besides, I've nothing to lose. If you're looking into Rockwell, I can only hope you're also looking out for Halcyon.
Yes.
Good. Halcyon is in dire need of someone like you.
Right. While I'm here, okay, so put that one as well. Okay, team. Oh, I know what we need to do. We need to do this one. Why do I feel like I've got something stuck in my throat? Well, while we're waiting for the screen to load, I hope everyone's had a brilliant day. Mine's not been too bad. I've basically been playing all day. Well, all afternoon and evening it will be. Because there's nothing else really to do on a Saturday.
You must... Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety?
I'm at this point, aren't I? Where everything's now like...
Propriety radiating off of her?
Yeah.
You sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Well, I'm going to go and find your friends. Because if I do them, I can then get into the area. Yay, we got one. Oh, these guys are fast. This is going to make this fun. You're not one. We'll go down here.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Process secured. Trespasser. Reminder.
Try that again. Like true professionals.
Okay, so they're not in here. I can hear them.
Someone else will clean this up, right? And I thought nothing fun ever happened in this town.
Hmm. So that's the... Yeah, got you. What am I meant to do with this? Because this is just so... Okay, I've got them all. Now while I'm down here, let's just hit the main crest. Prospects. So that's where I came in, right. So I need to come out the other side. I haven't got enough. What am I missing then? If you're saying I've not got enough of something. Oh, I get what I might need to do. If I complete the mission and give this all back to Scatman, then he might give me a pass in. I do like my new gun. The new gun seems to be working well. We'll just have to see how we go. Oh, I don't need to return to that for an hour. Okay. Hello, mister.
Any luck finding my sprats?
I have them all.
Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
Okay, so none of that helped.
default in all contracts has been.
So I've done those two. I need another vending machine. Oh, there's some vending machines. Ooh. So, out of interest, 104 of those.
So, how many times have you seen terror on
So, if I went back to a crate that needs picking, which I think's that one, still says 63. Okay. So what's 63? My pick locking skill. Okay, so I need to level up. In which case then let's go and do a couple of things. Apart from cough.
Nice thing about traveling with the captain. We meet all sorts of new people.
Yes.
Sure. Best part is when they pay us.
Yep, we like
Never
being
really had
paid.
new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kind of hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
Space's choice. Right.
You think the privy's gold-plated too?
I don't know. No welcoming committee. That door's sealed. Anyone like to tell us how we're meant to get around? Ah. Logs. Right. Okay, team. Reset.
That's far enough. What are you doing here? How did you even get inside? You're in my house, and I'm not fucking around. Start talking.
Okay.
If anyone ever tries to off me, I hope they do it with some professional courtesy.
Hagen. I've never heard of her. Is she from the board? Damn it. I knew this would happen.
That's a gentle, womanly way of putting it, Captain. She's obsessed with aliens.
This is utter nonsense. I've never even been to Groundbreaker.
Have you been to
What
Kasuri?
happened to the team? Tell me you didn't move their suspension tanks.
No, I'm gonna be nice.
Small consolation. My team, the finest minds of their generation, reduced to salvage.
But why are they
We're trying to
experimenting?
prove that the colony could survive the crisis bearing down on us.
What are you doing, Doctor? This information is beyond classified.
You can write me up in your report. It hardly matters. I'm researching a new way to feed the colony. The crops we transplanted from Earth don't give us the nutrients we need. Our colonists might not realize it yet, but they're starving. Our produce might get us through the day, but we're getting weaker as a species. And sicker.
Is that why everyone in Edgewater was so sick? Not a plague, but vegetables?
The lack of usable nutrients is compromising our immune systems. Under these conditions, even the common cold could seem like a plague. The food we grow here barely sustains human life. The colony won't last under these conditions. So, the board let me approach the problem from a different angle.
Yeah.
I believed that I could adapt humans to live on Halcyon's terms. That I could change us. Give us the ability to derive sustenance from the nutrients the food does have.
Okay. Adaption didn't save your research team. All you have to show is this lab full of preserved. Yeah.
I know. I was there. Thomas was the first to take the gas. A simple test, he said. I told him not to, but he insisted. We learned a lot from his autopsy. Enough that we could try it on each other and know when to stop. No one else died. I must find a cure so his sacrifice isn't in vain.
Okay. I'm kind of believing you.
There are other teams. We didn't want to experiment on human test subjects, so we used the only resources we had. Each other. I'm desperate. I've already asked all the best institutes on Earth for help. Years ago, we sent a message out on the Cornelius Vanderbilt, but heard nothing back. One of the two Earth Directorate assault cruisers, assigned to patrol the Halcyon system. It's been missing for over 2 years now. They never re-established contact after the skip to Earth. Of course, the board is keeping that under wraps.
Imagine losing something with that many guns on it.
How'd you lose half a pair of ships like it were a sock?
The board is uneasy about letting the colony know, seeing as half of their military force vanished without a trace.
Yeah.
I prefer if you didn't use my name when you talk about this. My contract has a list of very terrible consequences for breaking secrecy. You came to kill me. I assume that's still on the table. Please don't. If I die, there's no one who can reproduce our work.
Okay.
Every sacrifice will have been for nothing. And we'll be no closer to a solution that feeds the colony.
Oof.
I try not to, at least when it comes to the moral dilemmas.
Yeah.
Lilia Hagen's a useful ally to have, but I'll back you up either way.
Everything I did was for the good of the colony. Consider that.
It seems like she's trying to help, Captain. Honest help. Ain't many in the colony doing that. We should let her try.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. I leave it in your hands.
I still don't trust the board.
The one on the wanted posters? They say he's an anarchist. A madman, a butcher. I'll do it.
Doctor!
What choice do I have, Commander? Alien conspiracy? No. What? Did you hit your head on your way in or something? I need to get out of here. Phineas can contact me when he's ready to work together. For now, I'd better pack up the lab and head somewhere discreet.
Not so fast. Captain, what you just learned is beyond your clearance. Hell, it's beyond mine. Give me one reason why I should let you walk out of here alive. Wrong answer.
They're on us.
Don't run. I'll let them fight it.
That's the last of them.
Let's just get out of here. My gun did well. So I don't want to do that one then. I guess I'm gonna have to go and meet your family. So my pistol's electric shock, my rifle's a plasma shot. So that's good.
There's
Ooh.
my parents' place. Smell that?
That was easy. That was just across the road. I still kind of don't like...
Marilyn, is that you?
Marilyn?
We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble.
Hmm.
I don't know what to say. She's usually not like this.
Hey!
You're supposed to help me make an impression. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
What?
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into.
Oh, I get what she wants.
Right? Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. Just a second. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
Thought you were dead.
Don't sound so disappointed about it.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do.
Cashed in her life insurance.
And the payouts have been rather substantial.
You what?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
You'll report it to the insurance company, right?
No.
Not that simple.
Oh.
We'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
That's the other problem.
Yeah.
You had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we?
Yes, you could. Have you noticed?
Someone could hear you.
Don't shush me.
Story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Not until I get some answers. Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yeah.
About that. We were just about to ask you to leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
I've got a really
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
bless.
Don't cause a scene.
Why not? She has all rights to.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
I'm guessing I'm gonna have to take her to the pub. Bless.
Can we talk?
I think we need
Can
to.
you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. I'd have a good one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either the leather's fake but the scars are real, or oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day.
Good.
Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I'm not hurt. I'm
outraged.
Affronted even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know. And I've got a reputation to maintain.
This is a rough situation.
Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moon base, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm. What can I say? I don't collect things, I collect experiences.
Yeah.
Just can't think of a good use for this one. Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those.
Yeah, but you got our ship.
I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money?
Keep talking.
Could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll
Yeah.
get money without doing a thing, and I'll get to cut them off. You know me, Captain. I don't like to leave a debt unpaid. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Let's go.
Dr. Ellie, you ever wonder if maybe we got some things in common?
This isn't another thing about wrenches and guns, is it?
Because you're a surgeon and I'm a mechanic. We both fix things, heal them up.
Hate to break it to you, but before I got to Groundbreaker, I fixed more noses than bones. Nowadays, I probably shoot more than I save.
Oh.
Woohoo! And it's night time.
I guess we're going to Fallbrook.
I guess we are.
Auntie Cleo's pipe patch.
Have I got anything else that I can do here? I think I need to go. Oh.
All of the benefits of smoking a real pipe, none of the messy cleanup.
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposedly...
My dear fellow.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard...
Don't you think we ought to go inside?
Yeah, we're going inside. We're going to be famous. Like, we're not. We're not.
We're not gonna do this, are we? Promise me.
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Great, you made it. Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Shoot everything up.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic. And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen. Don't think it, just act. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours. With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
They are? Yeah.
What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Are we on camera now? Because I really don't care to be.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axejack, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us. Hey, I didn't write this. Just go with it. I had to be surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
You've got a real gun. I've got a real gun.
Yes, it is. I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field, and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Plasma's already a vapor-like kind of thing. You can't re-vaporize it. Danny?
Quiet. You're supposed to be an extra. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers, because this is the end for you.
Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Oh.
There's my star. Walk and talk with me.
Let me steal your stuff. Like,
Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
yeah, it's gonna be a no.
Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
Come on, team. Okay, I've rebuilt some of the board's reputation. Let's head on out. What are we doing? So we're getting there. Progressing. Good.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar, a CCN 76
Right, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going?
You don't much like me, huh, Dr. Ellie?
So I want to go back to our ship.
I'm just not the touchy-feely type. It's just...
You seem fine with the others. Did I do something to make you unhappy with me?
You gotta stop taking things so personal. You're setting yourself up for a letdown.
Spacer's Choice.
I only wish they weren't showing
Spacer's Choice. Auntie Cleo's Catch-Up.
Down there, a new ship. Doesn't look like any of the corporate fares.
Auntie Cleo's facial mask skin cream. Leaves you feeling fresh and tingling. Do not operate heavy machinery for 2 hours after.
Let's see where we're going, where we're going, where we're going. We want to head back.
Gosh, at it again already.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your whole family tonight.
No. Can I, fast travel? Let's see. Ship. It's these loading screens. I need to look at how easy it would be to move my PS5 up here. It's not moving the PS5.
I believe your choice to spare Chartrand would be considered the honorable path, yes? Sublight's money is inconsequential in the face of ethics.
Yeah. Sorry.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
So, my setup at the moment is I have an HDMI switch between my PS4 and my my PS4 and my Xbox. Now, I need a four-way switch because I've got my PS5 which is downstairs, which I want to move up here. And then I'm looking to get the Switch 2. So I'm going to need another like switcher. This is a really good one. Oh, it's Anchor. I thought it was Ugreen. So it just sits next to me, so when I... So, can I talk to these guys about getting a...
Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duties real serious. I would have no qualms whatsoever escorting you to a cell. Understand? I'm not here for a chat. Now get moving before I see you moved. We're the security force here on Groundbreaker. Started back before the crossing, you know. The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine Expeditionary Unit, Trailward Fleet. Folks started calling us Mardettes because it was easier to say. Guess it stuck.
Hi there. Haven't seen you around before. What can Groundbreaker security do for you today? We can't just let anyone walk in here. I wouldn't be, well, that's not... we just don't. You have done a lot for us, Captain. I'll talk to the Commandant about scheduling a thank you tour for you. Maybe check back in a few days. All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just try not to do any shady stuff. I'd like to keep my job.
Okay. There's a computer terminal over there. Right, it's in this room. Okay, team. I've.
What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today?
Okay. So I need to increase my lockpicking. There's something else I wanted to... I'm going to leave that at that. I can't remember what else I needed to increase.
Purpleberry fudge, a soft sour candy shell around a sweet purpleberry.
So that was that. Sorry. Let's go and upset Sublight. And while I'm here, sorry.
Is it done?
I spoke.
Well, damn. Contractor grew a conscience. As your employer, I'm both angry and disappointed. I'll add that to your file. Technically, I owe you an exit interview. Care to justify your betrayal of our species, or are we finished here? You're awfully quick to trust someone who offed her colleagues and called it a good start. Out of my office. We're done.
This is why I always ask for half my payment up front.
You think maybe she's got an itchy trigger finger? I don't want to find out.
Let's find out. So that's upset them.
The tossball series? I know you were trying to stop.
C&P chicken and potatoes at C&P $3.
Insurance offices are this way. Taste the rainbow. Why is the insurance offices back on my... ship. Oh, because they're down on the planet. We're going to do that. We're doing well. So I'm going back to Monarch. Okay. Fullbrook.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Okay. Oh, do I have late night pizza? What? Shall I have a late night pizza tonight? Because, well, I had lunch about 3. Down we go.
Oh gosh, this is so pretty.
It's like, you got skill points are available. Yeah, I know. I don't want to use them. I must say that is the one advantage of things like other games. Yeah, they're not going to be happy with me, and I need to go in there.
This looks like the place. Ready to get...
Welcome to the offices of the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group, Halcyon's premier provider of life and disaster-related insurance.
Okay.
I'm obligated to inform you that our coverage does not extend to incidents deemed to result from negligence, criminal activity, or dullness of mind.
Duly noted.
So, what kind of insurance package can I interest you in? We're running a special on dismemberment policies. Buy one, get one half off. I remember that one. That's the young socialite who broke her neck, right?
Of course, no one remembers me for the marauders I've killed or the bits I've stolen. Typical.
That claim was airtight. Our best investigators couldn't find an exclusion for that one.
Oh, what else can you tell me?
Serious?
Well, we interviewed the parents extensively. They had plenty of awkward childhood stories that illustrated their daughter's clumsiness and capriciousness.
Hey, those are entirely made up.
Furthermore, the claim spurred a whole line of fashion-related policies. It's become a very lucrative market.
Okay.
You can't, of course. Only Miss Fenhill can assign her beneficiaries. And she's dead. If we let every friend, relative, and acquaintance change a policy like that, people would do it all the time. Imagine the paperwork.
This is true.
Oh, you mean hypothetically? Well, hypothetically, you'd access the terminal in the back room that contains data on all our policies. And you'd theoretically add the beneficiary of your choice. But you wouldn't actually do that, of course. That would be fraud. Please, my policy only covers paper cuts and wrist strain. Very well, I'll do it. But then you've got to go. Confrontations like this will raise my premiums. I'll need the name of the new beneficiary.
Ellie Fenhill?
If you say so. The payouts will flow exclusively into the new account at the start of the month. I hope Ms. Fenhill enjoys her newfound prosperity.
Yeah.
So, Harlow was rottener than week-old Borst. Big surprise. You really did it. Give these payouts a few years and I'll be rolling in it.
Okay. Congratulations.
You did the real work. All I had to do was not be dead. I'm just glad my folks aren't gonna live off that awful story they made up. Maybe now they'll have to go back to real jobs. Come on, I thought we were celebrating. You want me to think about the future? If only you could have been my chief surgeon back in the day. Anyway, enough of that. You did a job for me, so here's your fee.
Thanks.
See? Even after all your starry-eyed talk, you're a mercenary at heart. Same as me. Yeah, never hurts to get a friendly reminder, though. You know, I think I get you just a little more now.
Cool.
Plenty of sense in that. You know, I'm thinking I ought to find another gig once this one's all done. One where I can really work on my own. Easiest way to take care of myself is to work with the one person I trust the most, right? Anyway, enough chit-chat.
Yeah. But our job is never going to be done. Sorry. So you spend skill groups, which I have done up to 50, and I think above 50 I have to look at individuals. So this is where dedicating yourself into skills. Hence, I don't want to spend money like just putting stuff into skills. I'm still going to do them in ranks of 5. Only because I'm...
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Anal? No. Well, yeah.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others while you are out.
I just want to keep it, like, going up in ranks of 5 and 10. Okay, so... Can't go that way. Up we go. Oh. Nah. Yeah. So, I need to get back down into the maintenance area. Sorry. Is it this side for maintenance? Yeah. Step 1, buy a box from Space's Choice. Step 2, let the box expand. Step 3, you have yourself a bar. We're going down here, and we go left, and we go right, and we run all the way to the end. And this comes down to skill points. Yay!
Real slick. You gotta teach me that.
I need to teach you nothing. And then we're going to go back up. So we've gone past security guards. We've sneaked our way in. And we're entering the HHC or HCC?
Captain, I stand out here like a big, greasy thumb.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Okay. I guess I need to get in there. Let's try the ultimate one.
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms? Well, how nice for you. Do you have any idea how long it takes to request new forms? Or how many citations I'll get for impeding HHC business in the meantime?
Yeah.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Okay. You two behave, okay? I can't remember what we were meant to be doing. Going to the chairman's office.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
That is locked. Ah. But that's me following the chairman's. If I follow that one, it's still the same.
How may I be of assistance?
What are you actually do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Okay.
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else?
That's sealed. Let's just say.
Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can do for you?
No.
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown until you travel with a visitor.
Scientists working in solutions workers can look forward to a lifetime employment program. Okay. Print Ministry card. Key card.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, We've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony.
This is what I've just gone through.
Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals,
Yeah.
and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
That was all a story, wasn't it? It's not...
I'm going.
Why do I have this feeling I'm going to have to fight my way out? The board is angry.
Incoming! One!
That's the last of them.
Okay. That was kind of easier than I was expecting, which is worrying. Like, before we get out of here, I need 150 skill points. Right, is there another way out? That's sealed. Okay, you two. Get ready. Because we're going to have a fight on our hands the minute we get off this lift.
They got the drop on us.
I did my best not to actually shoot the non-military people. So we're going back into the street, we're going to go to the other ministry, we're going to find out what that's about. We'll get there. I'm gonna have to try and find like a underground path that allows me to escape. The advantage of why I keep looking that side, I have the stream running on YouTube, so it's about 10 or so seconds behind what I'm actually playing, so I can yeah, my gun's a bit I eliminate people really well. Yay, I got an ID badge. Oh, my disguise failed. Apparently. I didn't even realise I had a disguise on.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been counting the works?
Ooh, what'd you find?
Nothing much. Everything's classed as theft. Where am I meant to what am I meant to be doing in here? Wrong button.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right, you weren't here when... Been questioning anybody with possible connections.
I need a lift. Which I guess then is... oh. There. So I have got disguise. Who am I meant to be?
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Oh, I guess, never mind.
Okay. I need to put...
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Yes, I know. How do we get down?
Got a promotion coming. I can feel it. This area is for authorized persons. I guess that's what I was wondering. When you put it that way, it does sound pretty unlikely. Still, you should go. I don't think the other guards will be as rational about this as I am.
I want to get down there. That door. Yes. So what am I meant to be doing? Transfer to canister. Further information. Okay, team. Let's get out without being stopped. There was an exit door. Where was the exit door?
Trespassing in the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is punishable by death. You've got one chance to explain why I shouldn't blow you away right now. Well, why not? This thing isn't just for show. Are you serious? Maybe I'll see if I can find a saber. But if I see you here again, I'm taking my chances.
Am I just meant to be trying to get out? Return to Phileas. Yes. Okay, team. We'll get there. Can I from here jump? Not when you're near hostiles. Okay.
Take your best shot, asshole.
Oh, that was gonna make this bit interesting. Okay, you two are still with me. Sorry. Getting there slowly. I should now be able to go. Oh, I'm still hostile based.
Their mistake.
Take him down!
System sweeping.
They got the drop on us.
I don't want to die.
Please, I don't want to die.
Take him down!
Please, I don't want to die.
I don't want to die.
You got him.
Where's Providia?
I'll take care of this. Here I come!
Spacer's Choice Dehydration. Try Anti-Cleos. It's better than nature. Anti-Cleos level head. Feeling a little off balance? You need a level bag. Auntie Cleo's pipe patch. All of the benefits of smoking a real pipe.
People don't like me. I didn't want this to be a gunfight at the end, but then you look at Fallout 4 and you just end up in the gunfight anyway. Yep. No, we made it back to the ship. Which also makes me think, do I need to actually repair my weapons before I go anywhere?
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. Please avoid damaging yourself.
All my companions. Hello, Phileas.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion.
Yeah.
Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Freeze all the workers? Why? So a gang of powdered toffs can carry on living in Byzantium? You call that a plan?
Yeah.
I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
I found your chemicals.
Human test subjects. Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's expect out of the board? Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options.
Okay.
If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis.
Yeah.
Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
I can do that.
What's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
So you're in?
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive.
Okay.
The Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. Of course, mull it over, pace about. Tell me when you're ready.
Oh, no, I didn't mean to.
I hope you change your mind about skipping the Hope. It's the only chance we've got. What's on your mind? I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems.
Yeah.
The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers.
Oh, how much XP did I get?
Work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Okay.
Can we talk?
Who said that? You?
Yeah, huh?
Where's Eddie gone? There you are.
So we're really gonna do this? I've seen lots of crazy captains, but Phineas is in a class of his own.
Yes.
Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose? There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to drink. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story, you know, if we survive. Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Because what else am I meant to do?
Coming from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies. But I think you really mean it.
Yeah.
Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy? This is why I like you, Captain.
Good.
Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
Nope. Let's leave Phileas in his cocoon. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly, like. Level 27. Yeah, just give me a sec. Well. Okay.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Yeah. Let's just ignore what I'm up to then, Ada. Because
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
okay. I know you two have just walked off, but I need you backing me up. We'll get there. What mission am I on? I'm just trying to work this one. Okay, so I am actually about 2 missions away from the end. Why is there someone on here?
That ought to do her, Captain.
What? Huh?
Make them regret it!
What was that?
That's the last of them! Nice one!
Yeah, that didn't really go according to plan.
Greetings. Authorized personnel. This unit. Warning. Error. Hulk crew data not found. Identify yourself. Error. Hibernation pod access is illegal. State your employer. Registered. A fine of 10,000 bits will be assessed in your corporation's ledger for failure to follow proper hibernation pod procedures. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay. That's fine. What am I doing now? So that's where I came out of.
Are you seeing this place again?
I find myself.
That does it. Time for a drink?
I'm guessing I'm gonna.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
It's a bigger ship.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Yeah.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
Thank you.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should
Okay.
not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Ooh. Oh, look at that. It's almost like the Red Dwarf. We made it. It's not broken into pieces yet.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh, home. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Okay, let's not do that.
I got a feeling I've got to go all the way back. The way that we came. Okay. Well, team, we did it. We have brought the Hope home. We've upset a lot of people on our way, but we're nearly there.
Captain, I am receiving a Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance?
Okay.
I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
Yeah, I know. And I don't need the board.
Now arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Right. Okay, team. So they've arrested him. Just don't mess with me because I'll just turn you into a pile of dust. Okay. There's still stuff on the computer I need. I need to present a password. Where am I going to get a password from? From inside one of the critters. We're going to a new planet, guys.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Oh boy.
Those board goons kidnapped Mr. Phineas and hauled him away to Tartarus. How are we gonna get him out?
I'm not one for pointless heroism, but the board's gonna be after us next. We gonna finish what we started?
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
You know.
Let's do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
We gonna prepare? Sure. Guess I could give my ass-kicking boots another coat of polish. You got some sort of plan in mind?
The fewer folks we got to hurt, the better. Maybe on our way out, we let all those poor souls locked up in there go free.
Sure, boss. You do the talking. I'll pack a few more rounds of ammo.
Yep. Right. The reason I say that... You've got an outstanding mission.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
How is... See, we haven't even hit Olympus there. We've got 2 lot planets.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
Come on, let's take you two out. Okay.
Want to make a run with me? This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not. Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down on the river. Just got back from delivering to that. Guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile. Like raw meat and got splotches of blood on them.
Because normally it's like here.
What do you want? Oh,
Oh,
hey,
Vic.
Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Okay.
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy. Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better. Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there. It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
Okay.
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
Yes. This is true. Sorry. I've got some. I've still got some purples with some stash. Yes.
Are you free to talk? I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm. You never asked. Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Baconu journal. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it. You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness. Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
So we're going up to Silius. We'll go to the main landing pad.
Destination reached. Scylla.
See, you look at these so-called, say, newspaper headlines, and I seem to do some good stuff. There were stories, definitely, about me out there. Ooh, I get to find out how good my gun is now against primates.
Huh?
Here they come! Down they go! I was just getting started.
All invest.
That's what you get!
Impressive as always.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I have spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
Oh, I thought this would be just as simple.
A crass way to put it, but yes. Chemicals that can expand or destroy the participant's consciousness. And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
No matter the cost. It's just drugs, Max. We ain't making you walk in front of a firing squad.
I could.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Let's see what the truth brings us.
Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
What's wrong, Max? Can't think straight? Now you know how I feel. Wait, forget I said that.
Don't tell me these drugs have warped your sense of truth, along with your face. Is it just me, or is everything a little wavy in here? Never mind. This is all lies, I'm sure of it. We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
You look inside yourself all the time, Max. Or with your head buried up your posterior.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better, more full of the plan. This here, it's all coming out wrong. The plan. It filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
I got your story right here. I'm Vicar Max. I'm uptight. I love the church, and I'm a stooge for the board. And I don't understand that Felix is a genius. What the fuck are you talking about? No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architect's plan you slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
Yeah, Max, why do you do that?
I don't. I mean, that's not how it is at all. I don't know. Is it wrong to try to be a gooder, better person than I am? But that's not what you're doing, is it? You're desperately trying to find a story to organize reality in your head. A story to control everything. A new story of the happy you, the contented you. Me. That's not... It can't be right. I've only been searching for the answer to the equation, because it will set us free, won't it? How? By removing the need to make any decision. To have your life completely controlled. The illusion of certainty. Your obsession allowed you to avoid the real question. Who are you? I'm Max. Me! I'm real. You can't convince me otherwise. Please don't convince me I'm not. Your individual self is what's not real. It is simply a concept. By The architect. Architect? How could I have believed in an architect? That's ridiculous. I must be losing my mind completely. What you're saying almost makes sense. We exist inside our thoughts, thinking we're in control. That's it, isn't it? We have no control over anything. It's all lies. How could I not have seen this? But how do we escape ourselves? I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before. I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect. In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
That's a fair point.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves.
So yeah, I'm gonna head back to the ship. I'm then gonna call it for today because I feel like if I go on into the next stage, we will be here all night. And you know what? I'm still debating whether to go and get myself some pizza. And I think that's good timing because my controller has just said Well, I don't need to worry. I've got so much ammo.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Why have we got woolly cows on our ship?
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Sure, what do you need?
I was thinking about what you said afore, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship. I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. Smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close to my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies. I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else.
No, I think going...
plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. Because I want to come with.
You make complete sense. Oh, you pain. I was going to call it.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
But then I had my companion. Even though I'm trying to work out what it's doing, it's struggling. But we're loading. Let's run for a bit.
Have you tried our dehydrated water tablets? Just add air. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice.
Spacer's choice.
Have a look.
Oh. Where did I put that?
Gracious. I was just sitting down for tea.
Hello, Gladys.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
Gosh, we never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
See?
I guess you could eeny, miny, moe it.
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
I like the...
Captain,
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. Sweetheart, you know where to find me.
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe. Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets. Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
And we're on another I am actually going to call it. So it's been a pleasure, everyone, and I will speak to you soon.